Chapter 18. The Truth Well Told. The pawn shop was almost pristine if you didn't look too closely. Only the missing glass panels on some cabinet doors hinted at its earlier state of disarray. Hannah and Kaishin spent the day putting the place back together. They hardly spoke as they worked, and when they did, it was mainly Kaishin asking where something went and Hannah giving him the shortest answer possible. Hannah felt that it was safer this way. Talking inevitably led to telling the truth, and there were secrets that she needed to hold close to her chest. Kaishin wiped the sweat from his brow with the back of his hand, leaving a streak of dust on his left temple. It looks like we're finally done. You missed a spot, Hannah said. Oh, Kaishin surveyed the room. Where? Hannah wiped away the smudge on his face with a fresh cleaning cloth. There. Now we're done. Thanks, Kaishin blushed. So what's next? We still have a few more hours before midnight. Dinner. I just realized that we have not eaten anything at all today. Anything all day. You must be starving. I am sorry. I didn't notice, Kaishin's stomach grumbled. Your stomach disagrees with. Sharp knocking cut her off. Hannah shot a glance at the back door. She motioned for Kaishin to be quiet. The knocking grew louder. Upstairs, Hannah whispered. Hurry. Kaishin crept up the stairs, carefully not to make a sound. A step creaked. He glanced back at Hannah, swallowing hard. Hannah whispered a plea. Hide. Kaishin disappeared into the hall. Hannah made her way to the back door, her heart pounding louder than the knocking. She steadied herself with a breath and pulled the door open. A shadow fell over her. A slim figure dressed in a white kimono stood at the doorway. A no mask, carved from cypress and painted in a hue that matched the moon, covered its face. The slits from where the figure's eyes looked out were small, revealing only two bottomless pools of black. Shikun-san, Hannah bowed deeply. I did not expect you to come so early. The new moon is not yet in the sky. We have not come to collect the birds. A chorus of at least 10 hollow voices, ancient and young, spoke from the Shikun's mouth. The last word was spoken by a young child, but with no less gravity than the oldest in the choir. Hannah nodded. Please come in. The Shikun entered, gliding over the floorboards as though floating on air. May I offer you some tea? Hannah said. The Shikun slowly tilted its head, allowing the curves and angles of its mask to catch the light. Shadows morphed in the wooden face, shifting its expression until it settled into the illusion of a dark, joyless smile. We have come to ask you a question. I am happy to provide anything you wish to know. The mask's painted lips tightened into a thin line. Where is your father? Hannah's spine turned to stone. And if you lie... The Shikun outstretched its arm, a foul melding of iron and wrought. It opened its hand, extending black talons where there should have been fingers. We will know. Hannah nodded, not trusting her voice. She slowly placed her wrist in the Shikun's grasp, using every ounce of strength and will to keep from shaking. Ishikawa Hannah. The Shikun's talons closed around her arm, digging into a vein and her pulse. Tell us where your father is. He is not here. We sensed his absence. The Shikun pushed a black talon deeper into Hannah's wrist. A drop of blood dripped from her arm. Hannah clenched her jaw, ignoring the pain. Where has he gone? A chorus of voices demanded. I don't know. I don't know. The Shikun leaned closer, peering at Hannah through its mask's hollow eyes. Tell us, where is he? Tell us where he is. The last time I saw him was before I went to bed yesterday evening. Cold sweat beaded on Hannah's nape. He was gone when I woke up. I do not know where he is, I swear it. The Shikun tightened its grip, drawing more blood. Tell us what you do know. She sucked in a deep breath and exhaled it slowly through her teeth. This morning I discovered that the pawn shop was ransacked and that a bird was missing from the vault. My father was missing too. It appeared as though the thief escaped into the world beyond the door, and that my father gave chase. He has not returned. Ishikawa Hana. The Shikun brought its masks to within a breath of Hannah's face. It wrung her wrist, cutting her skin deeper. Shadows turned the Shikun's smile into a sneer. Yes, Shikuna-san. Blood spattered onto Hannah's foot. The Shikun released her. You speak the truth. Hannah clutched her arm to her chest. It trembled against her pounding heart. Thank you, Shiku-san. We will come to collect the birds in 2 days. Hannah bowed. Yes, Shikun-san. All the birds. Hannah paled, but... The Shikun tilted Hannah's chin up with a black talon, nicking her skin. You have your mother's eyes. You might find reading your clients' faces and examining their choices more difficult without them. The new moon is in 2 days.